All right, man. This time, look, I got everything off, so YouTube doesn't get mad about whatever's going on in the background. Drinking some Barsteiner. Man, it's crazy. So, BB6 event is in 2 days. Now, this video is for people that are attending. It is just some rules of the house, do's and do nots, and all this jazz. So, first off, we're going to talk about parking. Just in case you are new this year, we're going to draw a little map. So, people around here don't like people parking on the street. Okay, this isn't Cali, where there's cars all up and down driveways and it's packed full. People park in their driveway only. So, let me see, maybe I do it like this. Okay, so my house is like this. Actually, I need to use that space, so we're going to redo that. My house is like this. There is a driveway that is 150 feet. Okay, this is 150 feet. Do this. Okay, so house, my driveway, because it's 150 feet, then it goes out to the street. You see that? Okay. Over here is a telephone pole. Okay, you see that in the picture? Telephone pole. Why does that look right? Oh, that's right. Okay. Here, approximately, I'm going to put a big blue bucket. I'm going to put a big blue bucket right there because that's indicating that's where my water line is. Don't want you parking on my water line. Now, when you go on the street here, you will park in this direction. Okay? Okay, it's pretty big here. You can park straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not hitting my water line. Everybody's off the street. I have a low riding BMW. If I can do this, you can do this. It's not that bad. I'm gonna actually go mow it right after we're done with this video. Okay, up here by my house, there will be, there's room for 3 cars right there. Okay, there's room for 3. Then it tapers off. It is room for 2. Okay, then there's room for 4. Though I can't get 4 in the picture, it's 150 feet. And that's giving 25 feet per car. Okay, for 6. Now, right? So obviously those aren't here, those are up there. My drawing's too small. But 150 feet, so giving everybody 25 feet to park is going to be a minimum of 6 cars. Meaning 3, the first are going to be 3, then it's going to be 2, and it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 1 down the driveway. So that should be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that like 13 cars? Before I even have to worry about parking on the street. So I don't know how many cars we got, but that's going to house 13 of them with 0 issues. Let me see. This house right here on the other side of the telephone pole is vacant. There is nobody there, or at least there's nobody there as of today. The house is pending sale, but nobody has gotten it yet. So if you have to park on the street, because this gets full, park on the street in front of that house right there. If they start moving in or anything weird, we'll figure it out later. The house on this side, the mailbox is right here. Okay, there's a house on this side. The guy's in jail and he's kind of an asshole. So if he gets out of jail tomorrow and cars are in his driveway, he'll probably have him, or here he'll probably get them towed off. Okay, so don't want to park there. Okay, now if he was home, I can get this straightened away before, but since he's in jail, I can't. So if he gets home from jail, he's probably going to be pissed off already. He's going to be super pissed if cars are in his way. So that is parking. Okay, got it. 3 cars, 2 cars, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then park this way. Pull in. Okay, you're good. All right, that takes care of parking. The other thing is the refrigerator. My refrigerator houses what I put in it, which is mostly alcohol. If you want cold water and all that kind of other jazz, And my bar does not have water, though there will be water here, but I'm not going to flood my cooler with water. So it's ice. If a cold water is what you want, I suggest you go to Walmart, get yourself one of those 99-cent styrofoam things, and bring your own stuff. There is ice here, and there is cups here, and I will have water here. I'm just not going to store it in my fridge. So you can grab yourself a bottle of water, grab yourself a cup, grab yourself some ice, and you can go. Or you can bring your own way to bring, for your bottled waters if you want to do anything like that. Also, that means any of your other beverages, if you have your favorite Monster drinks or anything like that, I don't want you going into my cooler, pulling out other stuff to put your stuff in. Okay, my cooler is for my bar and what I put in there. So you want to have your, your purple Monster drinks cold. I suggest you bring your own cooler and fill it full of ice and do it that way. Now, what will be in my refrigerator? Mostly alcohol. There will be some Cokes. That's it. Booze and booze and booze. That's what a bar does. I'm not going to tear apart my whole bar to put a bunch of water in here. Let's see what else. Things I do not want you to bring to the game tables. I do not want you to bring tons of weird chips, purple chips, purple chips, yellow chips, whatever. It gets confusing around the table as far as the color schemes. Try to keep those off the gameplay as much as possible. Naturally, if there's something you have to have, you can always ask a table if they mind. If the table does mind, I would ask that you not use it. One thing I do not want to see at the tables, and if I do, I don't want to hear about it, is kamikaze dice. Reason is last year kamikaze dice got mistaken for regular dice, and people were rolling the kamikaze dice, which we know has two dips on it, as their ones. Okay, so I'm telling you right now, don't want kamikaze dice here. But if you insisted on using them at the table, I do not want to hear about that somebody used them on the AA guns, and just like Rob, he rolls 6, Rob rolled 1s, but I'm saying in this scenario, if you picked up 6 kamikaze dice and rolled them, and they all hit, I don't want to hear about it. It's just the dice. If you put kamikaze dice on your table and they get used, those are the results. So I don't want to hear about anything about that. I'm telling you now, please do not use them, and you don't have to worry about that. What else? Dice. Every table will be supplied with hit dice. However, some people do not like the wood dice. Some dice will have plastic dice. Some tables will have wood dice. Some tables will have plastic dice. The only other dice I will accept for hit dice are young grasshoppers dice, which we know are, I think ones are black. I really don't know his color scheme, so I'm not going to guess. But those are the only other dice I will accept as hit dice. Now, I know some people like to use their numbered dice. That's fine. Bring your numbered dice if that's what you want to use. It's your turn. So if it takes longer to roll, whatever, not my problem. So go ahead and use those. Just as far as hit dice are concerned, those are the only 2 color schemes that will be allowed here. The BBR supplied ones or the YG ones. That's only because some people do not like the wood dice. What's next? What is next? Man, I should have wrote a list. Don't be a dick. Most important part, do not be a dick to anybody. It's just a game. I understand you're going to roll those dice and shit's going to go wrong and you're going to get pissed off. Well, it's not your opponent's fault. Okay, so no reason to be a dick. You dropped the ball on something and they got you, but it's not your opponent's fault. It's your fault. So no reason to be a dick for what you rolled or how your strategy turned out. Let's see what else. Oh, guns and stuff. Do not take any guns off the wall or anything like that. Actually, some of the guns laying around on the floor. Do not pick up the guns that are laying around the floor. Anybody that's running around with pick up one of my guns running around is automatically going to be going home. So please do not pick up my guns. They all are discharged, and there's no clips. There's not even any clips in the same room as the guns, but still, it's not very cool to be running around with my guns. Let me see what else. Oh, the toilet. I know this is the funny topic, but I feel it's necessary. Most of you know, because you've been here before, but there are, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 guys maybe come in. It's never been here. The toilet is a below grade, meaning that basically when you do your thing, it grinds it up and shoots it out. Okay, so there is absolutely no way for me to try to unplug a toilet because it goes this way. So if we undo the toilet, it's all going to go this way. First thing, there are paper towels in there. Do not use paper towels in the toilet. There's a little waste basket in the bathroom attached to the wall, and then there is a trash can right when you come out of the bathroom. So when you wash your hands, you got paper towels, trash can, not the toilet. Also, there is no shame in flushing 3 times, okay, to prevent a whole wad of toilet paper in a toilet, okay? There's no shame, okay? If you gotta wipe a little bit, put it in there, flush, it's all good. Wipe a little more, flush, okay? Don't try to keep going, so you're trying to be quiet. Nobody cares, trust me, it's gonna be way worse if that toilet gets messed up, okay? That's gonna be way more embarrassing. Dude, just take your time and just flush as many times as you want. Let me see what else. Oh, and to be courteous, maybe don't bring your cell phones in there. That way you're not sitting there, doing your battle calculators, which you're not supposed to have. And you're sitting there doing your thing. People get in, get out. All right. So there's that. That covers the bathroom. And then also that brings up the battle calculators. We don't want any cheat sheets here. Just eyeball it, man. It's like you go for the gut feeling. Can you get that? Don't be like this. You'd be like, we're doing it, or don't do it. That covers that. Trying to think, man, what else? Oh, I did add in a couple ACs down here. I'm going to have the room getting pretty cold first thing in the morning. I do not want you to be opening and closing the windows and doors. Trust me, if you start doing that, it's going to get 10 times worse in here, okay? So I'm going to have it running the whole time. I'm just going to set it to never stop. And so just, if it gets a little hot in here, trust me, it'd be way worse if you start opening the doors and windows, because you know why? Because then there'll be mosquitoes in here too, okay? So we don't want that. Let me see. Yeah, it's not that bad. The mosquitoes are like way down, but some bitches, they'll come in here. Let me see what else. Like open bar, drink whatever you want. Probably got about $5,000 of alcohol in here. Try not to drink it all one night. Save some. We got 3 nights to get through. So let's try and save some as the nights go on. I do have there were 30 something bottles of port sitting over there. I hate to inform you guys that most of those bottles are not real, because I've already drank them and filled them full of colored water. So the only port bottles that will be here will be the bottom row, which holds 5. So I will buy 5 port bottles. And if you drink them all in one night, that sucks to be you guys, because I have my port upstairs, so I don't have to worry about it. What else? War Torn, absolutely War Torn will be here. He's coming down. He's going to stay with me for a week. He'll be here tomorrow. So I know a lot of us haven't seen War Torn since BB2, so I'd be super stoked to see my good friend Adam. Man, I feel like I'm missing something. So we went over the parking, went over don't be a dick, we went over the bathroom, we went over the dice, went over no battle calculators. Now, granted, obviously I can't stop you what's on your phone, but if you go outside and do it, nothing you can do about it. But definitely don't want to see it at the tables. For those of you that know, you're smoking, just step outside and smoke. Nobody cares. I have like video games and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff will be shut down until Monday. That is because I have so many tables in here. I don't want somebody to try to crowd around us trying to play the pinball machine or anything like that. So everything will be shut down until Sunday on Metal Round Day, because then 2 of the tables will be picked up, and then I can turn that other crap back on. So if anybody hanging out wants to play some Mortal Kombat, play some Star Wars pinball machine, play some Golden Axe or something, or Rampage or whatever, you can play all those things. I think it's it. Oh, no, it's not it. Start time. We were going to try to attempt 8:30 on Friday, 8:30 a.m. That is in my hopes that people that like to take their morning dumps can do them at the hotel room and not here. That way, because last year what would happen starting at 7 is that people would pile in, and then there'll be a line for the bathroom because everybody's trying to take their morning dumps. So listen, take them. We're going to take a little break on that. We'll start a little later. Dump at home or your hotel or whatever, and then come here. I think that'll save a lot of the bathroom aggravation throughout the day. I think most of us just whiz, so it's all good. Then tomorrow, being Thursday, we'll probably meet at this Mexican restaurant down the street. I will put on the chat, I think 99% of you are on the chat. Who is not on the chat, I can message privately when we decide to go out there and where the Mexican restaurant is. Because I think the earliest we can do that would be, because I have some people coming here tomorrow to drop off some stuff, and I think probably wouldn't be able to get anywhere earlier than probably 6:30 to a place to chill and hang out. Then I have Adam coming in, so whether you guys still stay out, I gotta get back here and check in Adam and all that kind of stuff. Make sure he's good to go. Now I think that's it. Now, for Saturday, say we're playing on Friday and everybody's like, man, we could have started a half hour earlier because everyone dumps earlier. Then on Saturday we can come in earlier if that works out for you guys. But for Friday we will try 8:30. Oh, and timers, that's another thing. I bumped the time. A lot of this is repetitive because it's on the chat. Most 99% of the stuff I talk about is on the chat, so it's kind of repetitive. But the timers, we did do half hour more this year than last year. So last year was 5.5 hours per team. Now it is 6. Nobody ran out of time last year, so nobody should run out of time this year. We got down to the wire, but nobody ran out. Now I think that's it. If there's anything else, I'll just put in the chat, and we can go from there. If you need my address, you can just message me on the chat. If for some reason you're not on the chat, I guess just reach me at sireblood@yahoo.com and send me an email, and I can get you on the chat and everything like that. All right, so I think that's it. I got to go mow now, and so tomorrow night, I think Adam will be here. I think we'll do a prelude to war video. We can go around, all tables be set up, show you guys the fortress, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, so good luck, everybody, and we will see you. I'll see some of you tomorrow, and I'll see all of you Friday. All right, later. Where's the off button? Is this it? No? God damn it. Is this it?